Hello, PhilGood.
She's the one that called it to feel good. She's the one that made me feel
not.
alright.
Oh, not alright.
No?
No,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is the Dr. PhilGood show.
Oh, not alright.
Our
show.
weekly broadcast on trauma recovery, gut brain health, and real life healing from the inside out.
Real life, R-E-E-L.
No, R-E-A-L.
Just English.
Life.
It's just English.
Like actual life.
So
this is
here
our
on this show,
actual
we talk
life.
about things that make you feel good. In the long run, and sometimes in the short run, some things make you feel good right away.
Yeah, not this particular thing that
Not
we're
this
gonna
thing
talk
we're
about.
doing, no.
But
You have to think about feeling good.
this series is proudly sponsored by the Patrick Risha CTE Awareness Foundation, whose mission is to prevent CTE through education and early intervention. A mission that's critical for families like ours navigating brain injury, behavioral changes, and long-term caregiving. So please visit their website
StopCTE.org
to learn more.
and how you can stop CTE in your community.
They'll help you to figure it out. And today's episode was sparked by a few folks asking what to expect after the first week of GAPS. We are on week 2 right now. I miscalculated the days and I thought it was day 9 today. It's actually day 10. We did this a week ago on day 3. So
I don't know. It just it's forever.
Do you remember like a week ago, like how you felt a week ago? Do you? Okay, so let me actually tell you guys that on the day when we did this broadcasting, I felt great. And then after that, for like the following 2 or 3 days, I had so much pain that I just, I can't wait to talk about it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Well, at least I don't have it anymore. He cannot say the same thing right now, so I'll let him talk about it.
I don't gotta talk about it.
But if you're on the protocol or thinking about starting it, please drop a comment and let us know how it's going for you, what your expectations are, what resources you are in need of, because we would love to help you to find some, such as I shared the original book with you where this is coming from, which I think is important because there are many books on the market that are diet books, GAPS diet books.
What are you doing with your hand over there?
And showing all the books that when you go into the bookstore and there's like a bunch of, or you go on Amazon and you type in GAPS and you get all these books.
Okay, got it.
And it's not that they're not good, but it's not what we're doing. So, just in case if you're interested. Real-time update from David, please. I will go after you.
Well, I've been sleepy. I'm not a sleepy kind of dude. I like to wake up really early before the sun comes up, and I haven't been able to do that in a while. But what is totally new is I wake up, and Fru caught me in the kitchen yesterday or the day before sleeping with my eyes, standing in the kitchen. My eyes shut. I was sleeping. And she told me to go sit back down, so I did. I went and sat down, and I think I woke up about noon. And then she gave me a drink of water, and I sat up on the edge of the chair, or I probably got up, grabbed my keys, and said, I got to go do something. I got to get out of here. And then probably ended up getting coached back into the chair because I slept all day long. Like It felt like I was drugged. Literally felt like I was drugged. It was really good sleep, but
not what
I was
normally people
confused
crave.
a lot. It's the kind of wake up, not know where I'm at, and what in the world.
Well, that's specific to the brain condition that you have. But I mean, even if we're just, we're just talking to regular people who are thinking about doing the GAPS. I know that sleeping through the day is not accessible for everybody, and I understand that makes this protocol less less attractive for many, because you guys want to go and have the energy and go and work and go and do and go and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But in reality, the body needs rest in order to heal. So it's part of the reset to a certain extent. But actually, let me go back to where 12 years ago, when I started this protocol, that's exactly how I felt, what you just described.
Sleep.
I had a full-time job. I was studying part-time. And if I had a day off from work, I would sleep until 2 p.m. and get up for a few hours and go back to sleep. And so I was constantly sleepy, constantly tired, no matter how many hours I slept. And normally I slept anywhere between 12 to 14 hours daily.
Wow. That's a lot of sleep.
So I didn't know when I started this protocol that would, you know, resolve the issue. I didn't even know what the issue was. But now that I think back of my lifestyle and what other symptoms I was showing, I am 100% sure that I was headed towards autoimmune disorder that would make you that fatigued all the time. And so
I'm just going through detox. So I'm just going through detox. I'm sleepy.
So what happens with
I wish I could have been sleepy during heroin detoxes. Man, I'd have paid $100 a day to get me to sleep like that.
That's exactly right. Some detoxes are, well, what about the pain though? You want to talk about the pain? No? Okay, so I'll talk about it. So he's been complaining about joint pain and muscle pains, and then on the nerves.
When you say complain, you hear this a lot.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Excuse me.
No, I don't hear that a lot. Thank God.
I go to put my thumb in my pants, and the thumb just, or pick something up. It's just excessive joint pains that are swollen too. You can see them.
So I'm going to talk about detox in general, because some people don't know what that is. And when you say detox, they're thinking about detoxing from a drug.
Alcohol. Drug and alcohol.
So detox is something
How about
that our
this?
bodies...
FDA detox.
So I don't know about that.
Food and Drug Administration. We're detoxing.
I
lost you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So detox is something that the body does at all times, and part of the reasons why we consume these redox signaling molecules is because they actually speed up this process at a cellular level by increasing glutathione production. So there are certain antioxidants such as glutathione, which is the master antioxidant in the body, that increase the rate of this process called detox. So if this rate was healthy in all of us, probably none of us would have cancer. But because it's not, we have to consciously work on speeding up this process or initiating on a regular basis.
My genetics showed that I have problem detoxing anyway.
And, well, we can see that right now. Yeah. And so what happens when we initiate this detox is that sometimes our symptoms get worse, or even worse, if there is anything worse than that, symptoms that we did not have show up. Like, I have to tell you something. So this is what I was so excited about sharing. I didn't tell you this yet. But this morning, as I was scratching my left earlobe, I went into the bathroom and I thought, I'm going to look at it. It feels like it's inflamed. I'm going to put some of the topical, redox signaling molecules on it. And I looked into the mirror and there is a skin rash right underneath my earlobe. Do you know when was the last time I had any skin rashes around my ear?
No, ma'am.
When I was like 6 years old.
Wow.
So
that's a lot of candy again.
So what that means, though, and this is the bright side of regardless how you feel when you're detoxing, is that my body all of a sudden feels like it's capable of actually addressing that issue. So it's bringing it, it's surfacing it up. So your tiredness that would happen every so often,
probably from where I was supposed to rehab 20 years ago,
is probably gonna go away once you're over this sleepy period.
Well, every time I have an accident, they put you through recovery, and you're supposed to sleep and rest and all that, and I never did. So I'm probably.
Well, you're also supposed to rest and take breaks when you work, and you also never do that.
I do now, thanks to the gaps.
So it's a reset, definitely.
It is something I got to get used to.
But normal, I
Hopefully
mean,
not.
in any other cases, I see my skin clearing up on my hands, and even though I'm seeing flare-ups, I consider those as part of the healing process. And even though I had those very painful nights and days after our last broadcasting, one day I felt like they just all disappeared. And I feel like I was sick and now I'm healed, and so I'm not dealing with any kind of pain. It was actually correlated to my digestion, so I really think that I can say now safely that my digestion is improving and those symptoms are gone. There's no guarantee that it's not going to come back when we enter the next stage of the gaps, because healing happens in layers. But even the increased joint pains that you experience, David, are just a sign of your body dealing with the problem areas. And so a few weeks down into this, or maybe a few months down to this program, you'll see that for yourself.
I trust you. I sure do. It is a different, this GAPS program, we should probably tell a little bit about what we're eating.
Yeah, go ahead, and I'm going to talk.
Or not eating. I don't really know.
Specifically about this stage.
I'm just cruising right along. She's cooked soup or bone broth about every other day in a big old pot, 18 quarts. 18 quarts big, bone with cartilage, and
I made 3 of those so far, to be
loaded with bone marrow, and we eat that.
Bones, bone marrow, cartridges, soft tissues. I think that's about it. I mean, some meat too, but that's not significantly what is cooked into it.
Thank you for.
We do so and then also, okay, so this is what we drink. Okay, that's something that we drink with every single meal.
The bone broth.
The bone broth. And it's also boosted with probiotics, so there is fermented vegetable juice going into that, which contains live probiotic.
That wasn't the first week it went, was it?
We were supposed to, and we didn't do it. We are doing it every single meal now. Also, I'm adding kefir whey to it, which is, according to Dr. Natasha Campbell McBride, who developed this protocol, is more aggressive in the detox process than yogurt, but I'm not making homemade yogurt, so I decided just to go to the hardcore detox, which is probably why
we're hardcore.
Detoxing.
We're just hardcore.
So hardcore.
Yeah, we're just hardcore. So, bone broth, the meat that's in there, the bones,
and
which
then
is just a little bitty tiny.
This was level 1, and then so level 2, stage 2, we started to add some cooked vegetables, basically. Fish, and also, well, we've been doing that from the beginning. Fish is part of it, so it's not, that does not relate to the stages. The eggs, though, the egg yolks that we started to do,
those are yummy.
That's part of stage 2. And then in stage 3, which is, I started to cherry pick recipes from stage 3 and introduce us to them, not just because I don't want to get stuck on the same stage too long, but also because I want to make sure that I know how to prep all of those items that I've never have. I mean, to be honest with you guys, 12 years ago when I've done this, it was meat and vegetables and bone broth. Like, I mean, I'm not saying I didn't have probiotics, but I actually I didn't ferment my vegetables. I didn't make kefir. I made kombucha, but that was about it. And so I also I lived in an area where I could just go to the store and buy all of those if I needed them, live. So
different time.
It's different times, and it's very different depending on where you live or what kind of lifestyle. We live very remote from any big cities. So whatever we don't grow, it's very difficult to get for the most part, especially when it comes to eating, like
root vegetables.
how we eat right now.
Yeah, the kind of vegetables we want.
So that's not gonna apply for everybody, but for us there is less of a room for a mistake of running out of this or that. So that's why I made 3 of those 18 quarts pots full of bone broth already, because you know that you can batch produce these, and if you have too much bone broth, you can put it in the freezer and nothing's wrong with it. So you can take it out whenever you need it, but it's better to pull it out of the freezer than not have it when you need it.
So what this is doing is helping our bodies detox and healing our gut flora, correct?
Yeah, that's a lot of the fat detoxes that people do, you know, the heavy metal detox and the parasite detoxes, those are things that the gut microbiome would protect us from. Like the metals,
if it was healthy.
If it was healthy, but because it's compromised in most people, we have no chance to protect ourselves from those things. And that's why I believe after I did this protocol, I was healthy for 6 years and I couldn't catch anything, because those things do weaken our immune system, but those things wouldn't be a problem if our gut flora was healthy, because then our immune system would function at its best.
And when our gut flora isn't healthy, our brain health isn't healthy, and so there's all types of me with brain injuries. So I've got a lot going against me from the get-go, but there's folks with autism and anxiety, OCD, bipolar disorder,
dyslexia, dyspraxia, any kind of learning disabilities or behavioral.
This can heal that, and it has proven to heal that over and over and over. There's tons and tons and tons of testimonies of it. We're just sharing this with you guys because it's worth it. And we're doing it in front of you because we want to show you how to do it. And if it can help me, I mean, goodness gracious, what it can do for the average person that maybe just has a little bipolar. I feel good.
And because we've been doing this for a long time, we have a lot of resources that we maybe don't share as often. Like for example, that bottle that he holds over there with the cellular signaling supplement that you don't know about. And so if you are interested in learning more about how to detox your body and how to heal your gut flora, you should definitely get in touch with us. I'm currently taking a few people who would like to be coached on this, but it's a long process. So it's not necessarily something that you're gonna have somebody to guide you through every single day of your doing. It's something that you kind of like immerse yourself into studying, and then you do as somebody guides you into the right kind of information. Not direction, is the direction you need to find for yourself, but the information that you're presented with is what's going to help you to make better decisions. So reach out to us. We're happy to help.
That's something I'm doing differently. I didn't know it because I'm kind of loopy, but I guess I'm making better decisions.
Yeah, definitely.
She was listing them last night.
You've been. It seems like your brain has been functioning at levels that they surprise me, because I see the sleepiness and I don't expect you to make better decisions. When we're tired, we usually make worse decisions, and yet your memory, I saw you doing things that showed me that your memory is better than normally is, that I can already see the progress in brain function in his case.
That's exciting to me. I mean, you guys having an invisible injury that holds you back from what you can do, it's not as easy as I make it look. So I want you to know I'm excited about getting better.
And I'm experiencing more energy. That's probably the most exciting thing for me. That 2 p.m. I don't have that huge crash when I'm like, I need 80 milligrams of caffeine, please. None of that stuff.
I need 600 milligrams.
I don't even feel like taking a nap. So I'm kind of like, he's taking all of my naps. He stole them.
That's for sure. Probably taking yours too. If you've been missing your naps, I've probably been taking it too.
All right, so you guys, if you enjoyed this and if you want more of it, then please go to Wellness Tuners, which is a Facebook group. It is, I believe, linked into this description. If not, I'll tag a link for it here later. We love to share our videos on this, our articles on this, and we love to hang out there with people who are interested in these same things. You can ask questions, you can ask questions from the community, share your experience with the community over there. Some people have been trying to do this protocol. Now, I don't know too many who've been succeeding, David.
No?
No. So good job.
Come on, you guys.
Okay.
You can do it. You can do it. If we can do it, you can do it.
And then I want to encourage you guys, if you do this, and even if you don't, reach out to us to journal your progress, baseline where you are at when you started. And it's so much easier to evaluate the changes.
And don't quit. When you mess up, just get back up
just
and
keep
going.
doing it. Exactly.
Don't quit.
Just like, we had a cheat day. Not a cheat day, I'm sorry, just a cheat meal. We went to Tupelo,
Smash burger,
I think
man.
Wednesday, I can't remember what day it was, Tuesday or Wednesday, and yeah, we did share one burger. So cheating is important too, but again, like how often you want to cheat is kind of like individual. You can figure it out better than somebody else, but when I started this 12 years ago,
be careful.
I allowed one thing once a month, but there were like 2 or 3 things. Like, for example, once a month I had an alcoholic drink. Once a month I had
chocolate,
like a pastry, or I don't think I went as far as chocolate, but like maybe a gluten-free pastry or something that I knew wouldn't hurt me too much.
Man, if I'm going to cheat, I'm going to get something that hurts me.
And then once a month, I would have a meal that was completely not aligned with the protocol that I was doing. Like, for example, a donut. But I always try to choose wiser, because I didn't want it to be like one little thing, when I could have a big thing.
Big donut with a bunch of bacon on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, maple bacon donuts.
Yeah, gross. Okay, so anyways, healing takes time. Keep it in mind, okay? It takes attention, but it's worth it, and it always requires you to rewind and rest.
And I'll be back.
And that's what people resist the most.
I'll be back. You guys will see my energy pop back after a while.
I'd like to thank the Patrick Risha City Awareness Foundation again, for they've been sponsoring our last, I don't know how many episodes, but today is definitely sponsored by them as well. And we're extremely grateful for that and the work that they are doing
That's right.
for families such as ours. So if you'd like to help people like us, help them by going to their website, stopcte.org. And you can read about what they do, how they do it, and you can also support them.
They're making changes in the future, really, with legislation and really helping make a difference in changing the laws. They're working hard at getting the age raised for full contact sports. These things are going to make a difference. One of the things I saw that they posted not just recently was that CTE is a preventable disease, 100% preventable disease. We could stop it completely. That's thousands and thousands of folks that are killing themselves, veterans. I mean, we're losing more veterans on our own soil than we are overseas where the war's at. It's
due to suicide.
Due to suicide. So mental health is important, and
very important.
And one of the ways that we could stop that severe mental health issue is banging our heads at a young age. And I got my head banged a lot. When I wasn't banging it, I found out they were choking me down.
You were choking
choking
yourself.
myself out.
You're choking yourself out. Well, if you guys like our craziness and the information that we shared, then please comment on this or send us a heart or share our videos or posts with your network so that people can find us and they can join our mission here at Dr. Feelgood.
Request more dance videos. She won't dance with me.
I wouldn't dance with him
She
anymore.
won't dance with me.
I wouldn't
Request
dance with
more
him
dance
anymore.
videos.
Don't request any more dancing.
Yes. I got a lot of energy.
All right, thanks guys.
Thanks for
Have a
being
good
here.
weekend.
Have a good weekend.